Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are taking a look at Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. So, I have seen this in 3D, but it's just the analog 3D, where you have the glasses, one's blue or green and one's red. Story before I go into the movie, I first saw this on DVD with the little anaglyph glasses. My dad actually projected the film when it played in the town we live in. He was a projectionist on it. And he said, in order to tell if the 3D works, watch when Jason shoots a harpoon. And Dad said he was in the projection booth, and when Jason shot the harpoon flew all the way up there, which I thought was kind of funny. So, funny little story my dad told me wanted to share with y'all. But also, that is what I tested on the DVD, and it was okay. Then the Blu-ray came out, and you got a better effect on the Blu-ray. I cannot watch the 3D on this one, because the 3D is, you need a 3D TV, and you need 3D glasses. I have neither of those. Now, fun fact, this is one of my favorite Friday the 13th. I will rank all of them at the end of this retrospective, so just letting you know. But this is one of my favorites. This is the one one of them I have seen the most. I've seen one other one way more than this. But Friday the 13th, I'm going to do things a little differently. I'm going to try to talk about positives and negatives and then give my thoughts, just because I'm worried that I'm jumping all over the place, and I may not be. But if I am, this will keep me, negatives go here, positives go here. So let's get something that is kind of a negative and a positive out of the way. Shelly. Shelly is the one character I remember other than Jason in this. I remember Shelly because he reminds me of me. Now, I have talked about on this channel before how I have autism or how I have Asperger's syndrome, which is a type of autism. Shelly, I feel like, may have that because he's awkward in social situations. He wants to please people, and he just wants people to have a good time. And that is how I feel. And being kind of shunned for being different or eccentric, that happened to me. So I understand what Shelly is going through. So that's both positive and a negative. Let's do the positives first. So I do like the fact that it's more than just campers or counselors getting killed. It's people going on vacation. And I like that they don't just show the house they're in. They go to a gas station where they meet a biker gang. And I like that, okay, it's not just the campers that inhabit this. And these bikers aren't just background characters. They are essential to the story. I really enjoy that. It's not like the other ones where, okay, we're going to, like in part 2, they go to a bar. And in the bar, the main characters are what's focused on. Which makes sense, but everybody else in the bar doesn't matter. Here it seems like the only people that are in this town are the people vacationing and the biker gang. But, again, that is something I really, really like. I like how Shelly accidentally runs over one of the bikes. And I like how the guy goes to get after him, and his way to get revenge is to wrap his arm in chain and just Billy Idol punch the windshield. So, I find that funny and I like it. I like the characters. I honestly like Jason in this one way more. I don't necessarily find him more menacing, but I think now that it's no longer a whodunit, that I find more interesting, because they're not setting people up. Or more fun, not interesting. It's more fun because they're not setting anybody up to be a suspect here. You know who's killing people going into this. So, also Jason gets his hockey mask as a positive in this. I don't really like the sackhead Jason. The only reason I like playing him in the Friday the 13th video game is he got more traps. Actually, yeah, because he got more traps. That's not who I play as. I play as a different Jason. We will get to that soon. Another positive is that I really like that the biker gang wants revenge. So, again, I like the story here overall, as you can tell. Gonna switch over to the negatives. One of the negatives is I feel like the biker gang is dispensed real quick. I think Fox is her name, so I may remember his second name. I think Foxy or Fox is her name. She gets killed fairly quickly, and she gets killed fairly quickly with a pitchfork through the throat, I believe, and she's stuck to a wall. I don't like how quickly they're dispatched. Some of the jokes don't land. Some of the 3D really doesn't land. And let me tell you, watching this in 2D makes it not a horror film, but a comedy. Because you'll see a guy go, oh, let me fix this. Oh. Or a guy starts juggling and then all of a sudden a ball will fly right at the screen. And when it's not in 3D, you're just sitting there going, the heck? So some of it doesn't hold up. That is probably one of my only negatives in this. Actually, that is my only negative. So, combining the positives and the negatives, do I recommend Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D? I do. I recommend Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. Well, Part 3 in 3D in 2D. I recommend watching it that way. If you can watch it in 3D, go for it. But if you don't have the equipment like I don't, the 2D version is perfectly acceptable. I do know a little bit of background on this in that they hated using the 3D cameras because everything had to be just right. And it wouldn't take much. Like if a throw was off, then you had to set everything back up and redo it, even if you were off by this much. So it was a pain to shoot, apparently. Larry Zerner, who plays Shelley, he is now an entertainment lawyer. I highly recommend you follow him on Twitter because he is the one providing updates in the legal fight between Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham, for the rights to Friday the 13th. And he breaks it all down in layman's terms, and he tells you basically what's going on so you can understand. So again, I recommend Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. This is the best this has looked. I'm saying that a lot, and I'll probably say that through the first 4 films. This is remastered in 4K as well, and like it actually looked like, I don't want to say you were there because I didn't watch 3D, but it looked like an actual place. That's what a lot of these look like that have been remastered. It looks like you're in an actual place and you're not watching a movie, if that makes sense. Like you can imagine just walking outside and going to this set. Or walking outside and seeing the exact same thing they're seeing. Other than, you know, homicidal kid who drowns somehow comes back to life and starts killing people. So, what do we have next time? Next time, it is the final chapter. That's right. Next time, it is Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. Will I like it? Will I hate it? Will Jimmy be a dead fucking dance? Who knows? We will find out as we go through Friday the 13th Part 4 next time. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you like this format better, please, because I think the positive and the negative thing keep me more on track. So let me know if you like it.